your jam on. Okay, more than 2,000 have been ordered. We've got 3 colors we can send home to you right now. We have one that has been waitlisted since last night, but if you were looking for one piece, like one piece to transform, one piece that goes right over your head, because it has a lobster claw clasp, but at 30 inches you don't necessarily need it. It's comfortable. It's really what's being called the it piece with all of that wonderful tassel and metallic.
Love it. In Style magazine called it the it jewelry item, the it fashion moment for the season, which I love.
And you get it for less than $50. And on Easy Pay, you can spread that out to less than $10 a month. J359188. We're technically calling it the 30-inch double ball tassel necklace. I love the architecture of this.
I know. It's beautifully
It's like little discs, little beads, big beads. It has movement from top to bottom, and we have 3 colors we can send home to you right now.
So gorgeous. Where do you want to start? Let's start with the yellow.
Okay, this is the gold tone. This is the one I have on right now.
Beautiful. Again, to me, it's the color of that 18-karat gorgeous, like when Bulgari does gold jewelry. You know, it's that over-the-top Italian gold influence, very highly polished, beautifully made. This is all hand constructed, by the way, from the Rolo chain to those polished the 2 sets of large balls, all the little polished discs, and then spilling down into that chain tassel. I love jewelry you touch. I love jewelry you want to feel, and when you're wearing it, you're running your hand over it. You're going to throw this on over, I'm going to step out on a limb here, over everything in your closet. There's very little that I would say, not a tassel necklace with that. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those silhouettes that everybody looks great in. It's long, it's lean, it makes you stand up a little taller.
It does.
It's stunning. So that's our yellow.
Yes, and that's been our most popular so far.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, well, there you go. So we move on to, what am I doing here? I'm making this all crooked.
Here's the silver tone.
There we go. So silver
You're making
tone,
it dance.
I know, I'm making it dance a little bit. And again, jewelry with movement. So the silver is that look of sterling silver, that bright white. What's the sterling silver brand here that's like the pure, it's 99?
The ultra-fine.
Ultra-fine.
Yes.
To me, it looks like ultra-fine. It has that almost platinum sort of feel to it. Highly polished. The chain is delicious. We were doing the little puddle thing that you do with soft jewelry to show how fluid it is. We'll do that in a bit. But this really, in your hand, on your neck, really feels real. It feels like you've gone to like Vincenza and shopped the jewelry fair, the gold jewelry fair.
I bought that last night after the show.
You did?
I did, and I also
awesome.
bought our next one after the show. And we have, how many did you say, Scott, in the rose tone left to go around? Fewer than 150 left to go around in the rose tone before it goes to wait list, yeah.
Okay, so the rose gold, if you don't have a little rose gold in your jewelry box, I think the big deal would be a great time to try that. It's what the Victorians called lover's gold. Sometimes it's called pink gold, rose gold. I've even heard it referred to as red gold because it has that red tint to it. In fashion jewelry, rose gold is a tricky color to achieve because it can get a little orange. It can get a little kind of fake looking. I think we have done the most perfect color in the rose. To me, it looks like you've gone to Bulgari, you just spent 12 mortgage payments, and you bought something major because it has that look of real. Can I slide some color under?
Go ahead. It's got a wonderful warmth to it. And believe it or not, I was so shocked at this yesterday. This is the first time that we've done a QVC2 big deal in Joan Rivers jewelry.
That's right, in jewelry. So again, this is a silhouette that we've been doing on the main channel with really, really crazy success. I love that we've created something new for QVC2. We've done it at a value that I cannot believe that the price is the price.
Well, normally we see a lot of your necklaces at like what, like $69, $70?
$89, $89, absolutely. Our best-selling necklace is $132 right now. So when you guys do a big deal, you take it seriously. So I'm showing you a little pink with the pink gold to sort of show how warm that gets when you wear it. What happens when you go to a neutral? When you go to almost like a kind of a southwestern feel, a little bit of a sand color. Absolutely beautiful, but watch what happens when you show it with white. I mean, that pink just lights up. It becomes this, I've never seen a color like that. It's
that's
just
what convinced
so delicious.
That's what convinced me to buy it last night is the warmth and the chameleonism and how sometimes you think, well, wait, is the pink going to go with everything? It really does. And to me, just like the silver tone adds a brightness and a hotness, the rose tone really warms things up.
And warm. And now I'm going to show you a little silver with some color because if you're a silver girl, you understand that it always looks amazing with pastels. There's always that iciness that it gets. We are are giving you the color of sterling silver. So if you are a sterling silver gal, and you wear a lot of sterling silver.
I do, that's why I bought that one too.
So it's going to be a great wear with. It's not going to be like a kind of an imitation rhodium or a kind of a dull silver. It's going to be actually really bright and icy like proper silver is. So while we love our pastels with silver, I thought I'd show you that soft, pretty mint, which is again almost like a sort of pale, pale, pale lime color. But don't be afraid to pair your silver with some really, really bright, vibrant colors, because if you've got a little self-tanner for the summer and your skin's all glowing and you're wearing the sort of juicier colors, the way to cut that is to put it on with something icy and silvery.
Such a nice balance right there.
It absolutely is.
5 easy payments of less than $10. By the way, the gold tone, the silver tone, or the rose tone. If you would like the gunmetal, we can do that for you on a wait list.
Grab the wait list, because the gunmetal was this necklace, but it was very black and polished. It was quite beautiful.
And this is just buttery warm
Here we go.
goodness.
Here we go. This to me is that you've been to Italy. You've decided to just go crazy and get that one good Italian piece that you'll wear for the rest of your life. Because we're doing this beautiful gold finish, it will always be that shiny, bright finish, which I think is amazing. Jewelry that you're going to touch and play with and feel. So always wear it with some brights. Always wear it with the turquoises and those beautiful melons that we've been talking about. You know, the Pantone color of the year. Everybody should have a little bit of that sort of coral in your closet. And then don't be afraid to go to goldenrod, which is one of the hot colors for QVC for the season. We did a whole campaign around goldenrod. Jane Brown, I just worked with her on the main channel. She had a little goldenrod top from us on. She wore it with the gold big deal.
Nice.
She looked stunning. You know, Jane loves her long tassels.
Yes,
That's
she
her
does.
look. So she was thrilled to see this.
Well, and when you think about it, it's less than $10 a month. What do you love, and what do you think Joan would have loved about that long, lean, linear necklace?
Joan used to say, you know, for Joan, it was all about how can I improve what I've got. You know what I mean? She always said, I wasn't born with everything, but I can do a lot of work with what I have. So for Joan, she was on the shorter side, so she knew that the longer necklaces, the linear necklaces, the up and down sort of vertical silhouettes could elongate her, could make her look a little taller and leaner. So she loved, if you go to my Instagram right now, the last thing I posted, David Dangle on Instagram, is a picture of Joan and I back way in the back.
Such a great picture.
Sitting on the bathroom, at her bathroom floor where we used to work all the time because it was a heated floor and she was freezing. But she's wearing a long chain and a pendant, and she has on a chunky turtleneck. It's like a winter shot, but that's the look that she loved to really kind of give her that more of a vertical. Your eye travels up and down. I'm looking at a day and she looks sensational, but watch how your eye travels down to that tassel, and all of a sudden it's all taller and leaner.
Well,
I love that.
And a day's 5'8". So I know we may look at her. By the way, that jumpsuit's coming up, and I am
so
in
major.
love with it.
But look how
Total
that
sidebar.
warm yellow gold opens up on top of that beautiful
really
orangey red.
does.
It's just perfection.
Well, and if you are on the more petite side, a day's 5'8", I don't shy away from this. I'm 5'3", and I actually have this. So it's a 30-inch chain, and then you have the 3-inch adjustability there. I've got this at the longest it can go.
I love it. I think that's perfection.
My
so
belly
it's coming
buttons,
right to your belly button?
Yep, coming right to my belly button.
Fantastic.
Belly button's right there.
Well, we had Allison, our petite model, last night when we launched, and Allison is 5'2", and she was rocking this look.
Yeah, she was.
When you're wearing the kind of cool necklace of the season, it doesn't matter how tall you are. It
No.
doesn't matter your size. It really is about tassels are on fire. It is the season of the tassel, whether it's on a pair of loafers, whether it's on an Hermes bag, whether it's tassels on a scarf. We've got to have a little tassel going. So it's just the perfect silhouette for everybody.
It's easy. We're staying on me as I'm getting this. I should never try and do clasp live. Anyway, it does have a large lobster claw clasp.
Yep.
What I wanted to show you is you have the 3-inch extender. So I had it at 33 inches. Now I'm going to put it on at 30 inches. And at first I was going to do this.
Still fabulous.
My belly button's here, so it came up to 3 inches. But I liked it a little bit longer. I liked the drama.
And you might be wearing it with one of our boyfriend shirts, maybe boyfriend shirt open and a tank top, and you want a little bit shorter to sort of feature the design up a little higher.
That's what I did last night.
Easy to do that. So it's like kind of make it your own and find the length for the outfit you're wearing. Now, Jackie's in our seersucker shirt that's coming up later in the show.
Yes, my pick
So
of the
you
show.
probably have a little bit shorter, Jack, or you're a little bit on the extender? Because again, I want that design up a little higher because you're wearing it inside of a shirt. Looks fantastic.
It could not be easier to wear. I mean, I just did the clasp, but you don't even have to do that because at 30 inches, it goes right over the head.
Love the
But
ease
I
of
like
that.
the movement. David, I love the design because what you've done is you've made it interesting to the eye, but then Jackie's playing with it.
It's jewelry you play with.
That's
you
what we
feel.
talked about last night. You know you're going to be like at the meeting, you're going to be at the wedding, you're going to be sitting there just kind of
Well, you know, it's like it's the Greek worry beads. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you think and you touch. Jewelry that's tactile, jewelry that's sensual, jewelry that you want to touch. I can't imagine putting something on that I was afraid to sort of handle and play with.
Right.
You know, it's smooth, it's polished, it feels great, it catches the light so beautifully. I'm looking at Jackie's neck and I can see all the studio lights reflected. It's got that beautiful sort of shimmer because it's all hand polished. It's beautifully, beautifully done in terms of its finish. It's very polished, and I love that term. This is like ship shape and you look amazing. Again, I keep coming back to the silver. It's so gorgeous.
It's so pretty. I just think of the song, the line from the song in Annie, it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
Ah, that's
right.
nice.
It's a hard knock life. I'm
a-
like, wait, what is it?
good.
Knock on this, I'll get something.
There
We
you
have
go.
the rose tone for you. We also have the silver tone. The gold tone's available as well. I wanted to quickly just pull out my little trusty ruler here. So this is going to be 30 inches, great Rolo chain, nice, big, bold presence, but it's not a heavy necklace, and that's what I love. Most of the weight in the necklace is all going to live right here.
Yep.
So this is about 5.5 inches long.
Love that.
And then you can take a look and you'll see, look at the beautiful width here in all of these beads. Beautifully, beautifully done from
The
a size
center large
standpoint.
beads are probably about 5/8 of an inch across. So I don't know if you've seen any of the ball necklaces that Tiffany is reissuing from their archives. They're shiny. They're doing big necklaces that are tons of silver balls, or if you're without a budget, gold balls. That look was probably in the 1950s and 60s for
Nice.
Tiffany. Polished, beautiful, rounded spheres. Now it's back. Now it's looking so fresh again. And then I've added the tassel, which I think is remarkable.
Genius.
It's a fun necklace to wear, but it also can get very dramatic and very serious and very kind of finish the outfit. Amy's wearing a little tank that's coming up in the show, one of my favorites from the year, and pretty tank. Lovely cropped pant. I love the shoe. All great. But what are we really looking at here? We're looking at the necklace, which puts Amy into the best dress category. Like, we love our clothes. They're always great. But what do you do when you're dressed? What am I going to wear jewelry-wise? A necklace like this will go over the head. If it's a maxi dress, if it's a boyfriend shirt, if it's a t-shirt and jeans, this is going to complete that look, which I think is amazing.
Well, and you get to do it for less than $10 a month. So maybe you think, okay, I'm a gold girl, I'm going to get the gold tone, or I'm a silver girl, I'm going to get the silver tone. This is a great opportunity to try the rose tone.
Yeah.
Especially since we don't have a lot left. I would place the order now, J359188. You get it home, and there really is a wonderful fluidity to this, David.
It is. It's all about fluid golds. Liquid gold is a big buzzword now in the jewelry industry. All the reports coming from Vincenza are talking about what's really, really, really driving the excitement right now in the jewelry world are the metals. We had hematite, gunmetal last night, so hot, gone. I mean, it was a black metal, who would think? Rose gold. You might not have rose gold in your jewelry box. You might be thinking, well, maybe I'll try some of that lover's gold, the pink gold, and see how I feel when I wear it. You always mention you can always return it. That's okay.
Yeah, you
but
can.
Really,
that's fine.
Maybe get rose home if you've never worn rose gold before, and see how you feel when you put it on. See what the reaction is from your husband. It's pink and it's gold. Think about that.
You can't
What's nicer?
beat that. And it does. It really warms up anything.
Oh, yeah.
You will, and David said this earlier, I can't really think of anything. I mean, if you want to wear this with your pajamas, I'm not going to tell you no. But there are very few jewelry pieces. I feel like we have our dressy, we have our casual. There are very few pieces, look at that,
Hello.
that take on their own life, and they adapt to the t-shirt. They adapt to the tank top
Sure.
and the boyfriend shirt. They adapt to the top that I have on. They adapt to the great jumpsuit a day had on. They adapt to dressy, and what did we say last night? The 3 W's: work, weekend, and this is wedding
And wedding
season.
wear.
So
I
there
love
you
that.
go. It's wedding attire.
So I'm
Tis the
looking at the
season.
rose gold. Don't be afraid of rose gold with like a beautiful lavender pastel. Rose will play so well with all the colors in your closet. It really is that that's the freshness to me. I love the classic, the history of yellow golds. I love the icy brilliance of sterling silver. Rose is like, I hadn't thought about pink gold before. It's so gorgeous.
Well, and give it a try. I've always been silver, silver, maybe a piece of gold. Recently, I've gotten into that rose gold trend. And what I like too is you've taken trend, but you've done it in a very classic way.
Well, yeah.
So you get the tassel, you get the minimalism, you get that liquid floating
Modern,
feel.
that sort of modern elegance, absolutely. But then it really is looking at techniques that are hundreds of years old. Polished, beautiful, warm gold. I'm putting it on sort of a winter, autumny kind of color. You will wear this 12 months a year, there's no question.
You wear it a lot.
And you're going to wear it right now because it is 22 degrees outside. So maybe this goes over a chunky sweater. Hey, Bitsy came out last night.
Yes, and that gorgeous green sweater.
She changed her clothes. She was ready to head on home. We were at the end of the show. She had on a really chunky, it was an avocado, or it was green.
It was like an olive,
olive green. And she had just thrown the gold on top, I think. And I thought, wow, it is a great wear over your winter. It's not just for spring when we switch